Okay, good morning grade 10. So, eto na naman si Ma'am Samojo para sa isang araw ng ating asynchronous class. So, good morning grade 10. Good morning to all of you. I hope that you are okay today. So, we're going to talk about today about the percentile. So, yesterday I have discussed about the deciles for ungrouped data. So, for today, we're going to have the percentiles for ungrouped data. So, let's now begin. So for our topic, measures of position, percentile for ungrouped data. So these are our objectives for today. So illustrates the following measures of position, and this is our percentiles. Calculates a specified measure of position for percentiles again, and solves problems involving percentiles and interprets measures of position of the percentiles. So those are the objectives that we're going to discuss this morning. So let us now begin. Okay, so I have already given the objective, so let us now discuss. Okay. So percentiles are like quartiles, except that percentiles divide the set of data into 100 equal parts. Well, quartiles divide the set of data into 4 equal parts. So kapag naman 10 equal parts, that is what we have discussed last time, and that is the deciles. So let me see this one. So for this illustration, so you can see that quartile 1 and percentile 25 has the same position. Then we have quartile 2, percentile 50, and we have the decimal 5. So these are the median of our distribution. And we have quartile 3 is also the P75. So don't forget that. So kapag hinahanap natin ng quartile 1, this is also the same as percentile 25. When we are looking for quartile 2, this is also the same as percentile 50 and our decimal 5 because they are our median. So for our quartile 3, this is also our P75. So let us have now an example. Aqua running has been promoted as a method for cardiovascular conditioning for the injured athlete, as well as for others who desire a low-impact aerobic workout. A study reported in the Journal of Sports Medicine investigated the relationship between the exercise cadence and heart rate by measuring the heart rates of 19 healthy volunteers at a cadence of 48 cycles per minute. So we have here the aqua running, no? So we are running on the water. So let us now find out this one. So the data are listed here. So we have this data: 87, 109, 79, 80, 96, 95, 90, 92, 96, 99, 101, 91, 78, 94, 98, 94, 107, and 81, and 96. So we are asked to find the percentile 40 and interpret the result. And the last one is, how many healthy volunteers have a heart rate greater than the 75th percentile? So meaning to say dito sa letter B, we are going to have first the 75th percentile before we proceed with our interpretation or conclusion for how many healthy volunteers with that heart rate greater than the 75th. So these are the heart rate of our respondents or the healthy volunteers. So let us take a look at this one. So we're going to find the percentile 40 and interpret the result. So for this one, let us show how come it becomes 92. So, okay. So let's proceed with that. Now, what will be our solution? So the first thing to do is to arrange the data into its ascending order. So kung napapansin nyo dyan, 78 yung pinakamababang heart rate going to 109 which is our highest heart rate. So, ganun palagi yung una natin gagawin. You have to arrange them into its ascending order. Importante po iyan. Why? Because we are dealing with the measure of position. So, for our formula of the position, so we have here the percentile K. So, yung K natin, ito po yung position. And this is equal to K over 100 times the quantity N plus 1. So, kung napapansin nyo, last time, itong P, ginawa lang natin D kasi decile. So, depende what variables are we going to use on the given or the unknown. So, where K is 1, 2, 3, up to 99. So, by the way, the percentile is up to percentile 99 and N is the number of data. So, ilan nga ulit ang number of data dito? Okay, so very good. We have here 19 as our N. So, what will be the solution for that? So, let's have here. Mag-drawing tayo ng ating answer. Okay. So, for our K here, so since ang K natin, ang hinahanap natin dito ay P, let's see. Okay, so we are looking for our P40. So, ibig sabihin yan, so you're going to have there P40. P40. Okay. Is equal to, okay, ang K natin po ay 40 pa rin. So, you are going to copy lang po yan. So, 40 divided by 100 all over 40 divided by 100 multiplied by, so dahil 19 yung N natin kanina, sabi nyo, binilang natin yan. So, we have 19. So, we have here, ang N plus 1 po natin dito ay 20. Okay, so for that one, we are going to multiply this 40 and 20. And this is equal to, yan, 100. 80 divided by 100. So, we have, 800 divided by 100. So, ang position po ng ating P40 ay 8 position. So, pang-8 po siya. So, we have the position as 8 position. So, nasan ngayon yung pang-8? So, bibilangin mo yon. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Kaya ang answer po natin dito ay 92. So, ganun lang yung paghanap ng position muna bago natin ma-identify ano ba yung number or ano ba yung data na nandoon sa ating inayos in ascending order. So, let's proceed with the next example. So, again, this is the interpretation bago tayo susunod. So, it means that 40% of the healthy volunteers have a heart rate of less than or equal to 92 BPM, or on another way, 60% of them have a heart rate greater than the 92 BPM. So, this is beats 4 minutes. So, dahil hinahanap natin or ang nakita natin ay the percentile 40, sa 40% po iyon. Okay? So, mula doon sa 40% sa 92 pababa, sila yung may mga BPM nag-less than or equal to 92. So, let us have letter B. How many healthy volunteers have a heart rate greater than 75th percentile? So, ito naman, we're looking for the 75th percentile. Ano kaya yun? So, since we have already arranged this, so hindi na natin a-arrange, kukunin na lang natin yung ating 75th percentile. So, again, ang ating K po ay 75. Okay, 75 po iyan. And we have the N plus 1, which is equal to 20, no? Kasi 19 plus 1 ay 20. So, we are going to have 75 times 20. Ganyan lang po yan na position pa lang po iyan. then over 100. So what is 75 times 20? Okay, so that is 1,500. Okay, 1,500 all over 100. So, ibig sabihin, ang natira po natin ay 15. So, pwede natin siyang i-cancel. So, ang ating position ng 375 ay 15 position. So, you are going to count 1, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. So, meaning to say, this is our 75th percentile. So, ang tanong dito, how many healthy volunteers have a heart rate greater than? Mas mataas doon sa 75th percentile. So, dahil 98, ang ating 75th percentile going to the right, yun yung ating mga greater than. So, 99, 101, 107, 109. So, therefore, for our conclusion, there are 4 healthy volunteers who have a heart rate greater than the percentile 75 or the 75th percentile. So, yan yung ating interpretation. So, for that one, you are going to answer your written work or written task number 4.3. So, let me show you your written task. Okay, so I'm going to share ano ba yung gagawin ninyo para sa ating written task this day. So, kailangan nyo siyang i-accomplish for you to understand the percentiles. And you can also go back with our video recording, no? Para at least hindi na tayo mahirapang maghanap pa ng mga answers or mga explanation sa YouTube na medyo mahirap. So, let me show you our written task. Okay, so I have here where is it? Okay, so this is our written task. Ayan. Okay, so for our written task today, yeah, written task 4.3. So this is all about the percentiles for ungroup data. So anong gagawin po natin dyan? Again, you can copy that on your portfolio. Then after copying, syempre you have to answer. So I have here our math breaker. Again, we have the math breaker map, no? So, nandyan na yung procedure. All you have to do is to fill up. So, we have here, Mr. Saludes, a basketball coach at Kaunlaran High School, is asked to determine the following, the resulting BMI of his 9 players. So, pag sinabi nating BMI, ano kayang ibig sabihin nun? Okay, very good. The body mass index. So, these are the results of the BMI of his players. So, 12, 14, 25, 28, 28, 18, 16, 19, and 17. So, according to Mr. Saludes, students whose BMI is in the 50th percentile will be included in the special training. So, ibig sabihin, you are going to find the 50th percentile for those given BMIs. So, to answer this, fill up the math breaker map below. So, ito na po yung solution. All you have to do is to follow the map so that you will be in the right direction. So, the first is total number of elements. Ilan ba lahat ng player niya na nandun? So, yun ang ilalagay nyo po dito sa it. Then, you're going to arrange the data in ascending order. So, nilagyan ko na po yan ng position so that you will be guided. So, ito po ay aayusin nyo in ascending order. Lalagay nyo sino ba yung first, ano ba yung pinaka mababang BMI. Then, going through up to the 9th position. Then, locate the position of the score in the distribution. So, hahanapin nyo na po ang position. So, since you are looking for the 50th papalitan mo ng 50 lahat ng K at lahat ng N. You're going to substitute it by the number of K that you have found here. Then, you're going to locate now our position. Nasaan ba dito from the first position to the 9th position ang ating P? 50 or the percentile 50. So, after you have already done that, so you're going to answer na masasagot nyo na ngayon. So, if Andre's BMI is 19, will he be included in the training? So, paano nyo yung sasagutin? Kailangan yung na-solve nyo po dito ay 19 or kung hindi siya 19, hindi siya kasali. So, you're going to explain your answer. So, you are going to make your conclusion or your interpretation based on the given map. Okay, so I hope that you have already understood and you can get a perfect score for that asynchronous activity. Okay, so I will be giving the copy on our FB guide at saka sa ating GC for further copy or para mas madali ninyo siyang may access. So for that, thank you for listening and I hope that you can learn something on our video. So see you tomorrow kung papalarin or kung meron tayong face-to-face, see you tomorrow for our face-to-face classes. Goodbye and God bless everyone.